Hi guys, I'm Malcolm from One Australia PTE, NAATI and IELTS Coaching. A lot of students keep on asking which is the best PTE test center where I can take the test. Now please note that this video is from our personal experience because we have thousands of students worldwide who take tests at different test centers. It does not necessarily mean that the other centers which are not mentioned in the video are not good centers. They can also give you a good experience, but from our experience these are the best centers. Let's start with Perth. If you are in Perth, that is Western Australia, make sure that you book your date in advance. There is a long waiting going on. I don't know what's the exact reason. Maybe they are shifting the venue or something. But yes, the most popular destination to take the PT test is the ECU, that is Edith Cowan University. So please book your test at ECU if possible and book it in advance. When we talk about Sydney, Sydney is huge. So many students in Sydney taking their PT test every day. Look, as per our experience, the best test center is Western Sydney University, which is in the Sydney Olympic Park area. That is a pretty good center. Most of the students also prefer Parramatta, but in our experience, Parramatta is like 50-50. Sometimes the experience there is good, sometimes not that great. The equipment can be a bit icky, a bit faulty. So generally we don't recommend Parramatta, to be honest. We always recommend Western Sydney University, which is at Sydney Olympic Park. When it comes to Melbourne, there are so many test centers in Melbourne. I'll tell you the best 3 test centers, okay? The first one is Victoria University, which is in Melbourne CBD. The reason I suggest any of these centers in this video is because the equipment there is good and the staff there is helpful. So those are the 2 main criteria behind the selection of each test center. So number 1 in Melbourne, Victoria University, which is in Melbourne CBD. Number 2, RMIT, which is again in Melbourne CBD. And number 3, Melbourne Polytechnic in Preston, which is in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. These 3 centers are really good. So try to book at any of these 3 centers. If you're living in regional Victoria, you can also look out for the test center in Geelong, which is the TAF Geelong Test Center, or the one in Ballarat, Lateral Plains Ballarat. These 2 are also good test centers. When it comes to Adelaide, the Pearson Professional Center, which is I think in the CBD of Adelaide, is really good. I think there are a few options in Adelaide. I think there are 1 or 2 more options, but this one is alright. Based on reviews from our students, it's alright. Students have been getting 8 each and 9 each at this particular test center. When it comes to Canberra, again you can go with the Pearson Professional Center in Canberra. I think it's alright. Sometimes there are headset related issues, but make sure you do mic testing properly before your exam, alright? And that applies to all test centers because it is your responsibility to test the mic properly, whether it's working or not. If there is any issue, raise your hand and let the supervisor know before the test starts, okay? When we talk about Brisbane, again, the Pearson Professional Center in Brisbane is alright. So people have been getting pretty good scores there. You can book your test there as well. Even if you're in Townsville, you can check out the one in Brisbane. It's good. When it comes to Tasmania, UTAS in Tasmania, that's a good test center. Again, just like Perth, many times there's a lot of waiting period. So make sure you book your test in advance or keep on rechecking for early dates. Even if you booked a later date, you can reschedule your date to an earlier date. Last but not the least is Darwin. That's Northern Territory. So there's a group network in Northern Territory. It's called group training. That's where you need to book your test if you're in Northern Territory. And the reviews are pretty much non-biased. They are pretty much okay for this particular test center. There you go. Now you have it. If you're looking for free PT practice resources, make sure you sign up for free on our website, mockmaster.ai. And if you're looking for PT, IELTS or NAATI group or 1-to-1 classes, latest templates, latest prediction files, AI portals, we have got it all. Just visit our 2 websites. One is called oneaustraliagroup.com and the other is called mockmaster.ai. Make sure you follow our page. There's a lot of useful information. You can also call us on the number. The numbers will be posted by us in the comment section. Good luck. I'm Malcolm.